Hello out there, gang. Let's see, today is Sunday, and it's April 3rd, I believe it is. Not exactly positive of that. And it's about 52, 53 degrees. It's not exactly balmy out for this time of year, but it's a lot better than it has been. I swear last week it didn't even get out of the 40s all week long, so it's been a kind of a chilly spring so far. But what are you going to do? Pretty much nothing, right? Weather is what the weather is. So this is the first time that I have had the 9-1 out for well, ever since I bought the DR650 Suzuki last fall. This is the first time I've had the 919 out, and it feels great. It feels so different. I mean, just the seating position alone is just, it was so weird climbing on this thing. It felt like I was climbing into a race car or something. I mean, the DR is so tall and such an upright seating position that, I mean, it felt like I had to kind of like almost fold myself in half to get on this thing, but not uncomfortably so. I mean, I've never had a problem with this bike being uncomfortable. It's just your legs are a lot more bent riding this thing. At any rate, it's fun, and the acceleration factor, experiencing that again, is just a real hoot. You kind of forget what acceleration is all about until you climb back on one of these kind of machines. So yeah, the DR650 is the only thing that I've ridden since I bought it until today, and I kind of expected that to be the case. You know, when you buy a new toy, your old ones tend to get neglected a little bit. That's pretty normal. So yeah, I had to put a new battery in this thing yesterday, which is the first time that I've had to replace the battery, and it turns out it's the first new battery it's had. I took my old battery into the battery shop yesterday afternoon to exchange it with the new one, and I asked the guy how old it was, and he said he looked at it and found some numbers, and he said, well, this battery is an, what did he say? It was either an 01 or an 02 battery, and this bike is an 03. So I found that a little bit upsetting that Honda would see fit to put an older battery in a brand new bike, but it also appears that it didn't really make any difference because this thing lasted a hell of a long time. So yeah, the original equipment battery lasted a right long time, folks. Yuasa, I guess, probably, or however you say that. So let's see, yeah, the 919 is just really fun to get back on board this thing again, enjoying it a lot, and I will no doubt be using it regularly over the summer. But I have to say that one thing that DR650 has done is it's kind of spoiled me for having such a plush suspension. That long travel off-road sort of suspension just absolutely soaks up the little bumps on these some of these choppy back roads we have around here. I mean, such that you don't even really notice them. And I am reminded now and again that really do notice them on this bike. I mean, it's absolutely comfortable enough, but every now and then you hit a little bump in the road that really kind of jars the old spine, whereas on the 9-1 or as on the DR, you don't even really notice it. But you know, you just get used to whatever it is you're riding, and it just feels so much different after having ridden only the DR for the last 4 months or whatever it is. Okay, you're going that way. I guess I'll go this way. I'll be taking the DR 650 down into North Carolina for my next couple of trips down that way, which is basically what I bought the thing for anyway, so I could ride the forest roads, the gravel forest roads, as well as the twisty asphalt stuff. So I don't know when the trusty old 919 is going to get to make that trip again, but I will be hanging on to it, I'm pretty sure. It's not costing me much. It didn't cost me much to begin with, and the insurance is I don't even know what I'm paying. It's just it's not much at all. So it's easy enough just to keep it, which I reckon I'll do. So there you go. April 3rd, I think. First spring vlog, and we'll catch you all next time.